All right. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining. Um, I thought I would
Uh,
just start the AMA right now. Today, we want to talk a bit about our future plans, what we did so far, and also the plans for the fund in the future, because a lot of you weren't able to join the AMA yesterday, because yesterday was like a little bit of a surprise AMA for everyone. Um, I had just had some time left, so I did think, yeah, well, let's start an AMA and let's schedule another AMA right before Christmas so we can tell everyone Merry Christmas, and we can see what the future for this token is. First of all, because I see some names which I haven't seen here in here before, if you have any questions right from the start, please always feel free to ask. Otherwise, I would just start with marketing plans for the future. I'll just wait a second if anyone raises his hand. All right. Otherwise, if there are any questions, please always feel free to ask. So, for marketing, as I said yesterday already, we want to concentrate a lot on AMAs in different communities. We have a marketing team helping us out with the connections. They can schedule everything for us, and we think the best idea to bring this token forward is to teach people about the actual utility behind the token, because we all know there are like what thousands of tokens launching every day, and we need to somehow teach the people what is special about BankersDream, what makes this token special. So we did figure out the best way to do this would be AMAs in different communities. Of course, because now starts the Christmas time. For us in Germany, it's like 6:30 p.m. right now, so tomorrow is Christmas Eve. Um, we won't do anything right now at Christmas. People won't have time. People wouldn't join in to listen to anything. Let's everyone stay with the family. Let us work in the background a bit more for the exposure throughout Christmas, and then with upcoming next week, we would like to start the whole AMA thing for us so we can get volume in, so we can gain holders. Like our main goal for this year, the rest of the year, is to at least double the current holders for now, so we can start into the next year with some traction. Also, until now, marketing done. We had a lot of voting sites, listings on voting sites. We did push the votes, so we can create a lot of exposure, a lot of consistent exposure. And what we could track so far from the website, for example, the CoinSniper voting listing was performing very well. There were a lot of clicks for our website through this CoinVoter website. So we figured out it was a pretty good idea the marketing team had right there, and we will continue working towards this constant exposure. We have consistent Reddit threads running. Sometimes we are going for some trending crypto moonshot threads right now. We had some promos running just to maybe create some more volume right before Christmas, because right at Christmas there wouldn't be that much volume to be expected, especially in a low cap gem like ours is. Um, if anyone has any questions or suggestions for marketing, please always feel free to talk to us. We think the best way to bring this token forward is to have AMAs with different communities. Um, Main thing we have to do is to teach about the first utility we are adding right now. This is the community fund. As you could see in the past days, we did update the website. We are consistently trying to add content to the website. So if people meet us the first time, they can themselves look us up. They can look at the website and can see, all right, this is not only a reward token, because we all know the problem in a reward token itself is in low volume times. This is when people start to ask, hey, where are my rewards? What about my BUSD rewards? I am not receiving any rewards. So this is the main goal we have. The main goal also for this token in particular is to create passive income in the future. So we are fully focusing on this whole passive income part. We do also adapt this to the community fund we are raising right now. The community fund, so no one has to invest additional money or anything. Every banks holder will participate in the community fund by holding our token. I'm just throwing this in because we had some people asking already, okay, how can I participate in the fund in the future when we are ready to set it up? Just to clarify the things, we do only need you to hold the token and you will participate automatically. This community fund is also, that's a very important part, it is not actively traded. So we do not look into like quick flips for some quick profit. This is not the purpose of the fund. We are not using it as a classical hedge fund, as many of you know. We do want to create value in this fund. So if it is through staking, which generates passive rewards for us, or through investments in other reward tokens, just as an example, SafeMoon, for example, the price right now is very good. They are currently adding a lot of utility into it. So it might be for the future a good move to invest and hold SafeMoon tokens for this community fund. It is particularly only looking into investments which we want to hold mid to long term. Especially also for, as we said before, this fund can participate in ICOs, this fund can participate in private sales if we get the connections to this, to the teams, to the other teams. And if we like the idea, if we like the team, there is a vetting process we have to do to like pitch you the idea of the investment, and in the end the community will be able to vote. Let's say we give 3 different investment types and you will be able to vote for the future 2 investments. So in the end the choice is with the community. Right now we are developing different protocols. For once, there's the distribution protocol for the fund. So if you ever took a look at our website, we will be distributing 75% of the yield generated by the fund passively to every banks holder. It will use the same logic as for the BUSD reward. So the bigger your bag of banks is, the more rewards you will get from the BUSD rewards and also from the fund itself. The nice thing about the fund is, of course, the bigger it grows in the future, the more passive income is generated through the fund. And also it is fully independent from the trading volume of our token. So right now, like from yesterday on, we had lower trading volume. There weren't that many BUSD rewards, as you all could see. So this would be the first workaround for the passive income. You have to keep in mind the potential we have with the fund. If we can grow this token, if we can grow the fund itself, there will be massive potential, not only for us, but also for the crypto space itself, because we do not look into quick trades there. Projects which we invest in, we most likely invest in for the long-term hold. So we can make the most out of the investment. It can help projects with stability, especially in the early phase. So it could get very interesting if we can build up this fund fast. Currently, as I said, also developing the different protocols. For once, the distribution protocol, so it will run automatically, and the other part is the voting protocol we have in mind. It will go for the with the same logic as for shareholders and companies. So the bigger your bag is of banks, the more voting you will have for the different projects. So we ensure that people who are really invested in our token, who are really looking forward to grow this token, also have more influence on the future of the token itself. These are the two things we definitely need to set up for the utility, these two protocols. And if we have them set up, we can start with the first investments. Until then, it will most likely be the beginning of next year, as you can see also on the roadmap. Until then, we will gather the taxes. Like, as you all know, 1.5% of the marketing tax is allocated to the fund. So we will just gather some funds until then. In the meantime, if you have any projects, we already received some really nice projects you guys do like or are looking into. Please feel free to send us some so we can take a look. We can already make like a little list for us for the future, and it makes our work a lot easier, yeah, because we really want to work tightly with the community. If you have any suggestions towards marketing or towards the future growth of the token, please always feel free to come back to us with your ideas. Otherwise, this fund will be the first utility idea added, and for now, especially for now, after the Christmas time, we are focusing with the marketing team into AMAs because we have the feeling we really need to teach our difference, like with this community fund, with this team behind it. So as you all know, BankersDream, it is not a random name we did choose. We did choose this name because we do really like this idea of an investment as trained bankers. So for example, me, I am a trained banker. I have certificates for banking in Germany, also for the insurance parts, and I did also do a lot with taxes and real estate. I'm currently working as a district manager in Germany in my real life job, and having to deal with a lot of investments and a lot of insurance cases for my clients. So we do have the background knowledge. Like AJ is also a trained banker. He was a long time a financial advisor, now a lot into business to business operations. He is like, let's say, like the brain behind this. He's very good in researching things. Um, for example, for the long-term goal we have, we did write in our roadmap, it's not a fixed goal yet. We did write in there, it should be a DAO, formed as a DAO, because a DAO might be possible as far from the research we have done until now. It might be possible for a DAO to buy real world assets, as for example shares or for example real estate. Um, this is a legal mess. I can tell you so far it is really a legal jungle because crypto is very young and governments are, yeah, sometimes acting a bit weird about crypto, but there are possibilities. We could set it up. We are just right now also checking the possibilities. Of course, we cannot directly work heavy towards this long-term goal right now because we need to build up this token at first. That's why we want to go this step by step. We are not looking for a quick moonshot, as it's considered in the crypto space. We want to build everything up step by step. We want to grow consistently. We want to gain holders, and we want to grow a good community. So far, I can tell you the community is great. I always say you can see the community behind the project in the chart itself. You could see after the pre-sale we did had a pretty good run to like about a 4 to 5x for pre-sale bags. and it dipped a bit down, and now we're holding the floor at about 2 to 3x, which is a very high floor. I do consider it a very high floor. I do consider it a great start. We did gain round about 280 holders in this time so far. This is a lot with the marketing we had done until yet. It is also a lot in the current market situation, especially for a pretty low cap coin like ours is. So far, I have to say, for one, a big thank you from the whole team, and a big thumbs up to the community. Um, like, this community is a really great community. You can see it in the chart. Definitely, we do love this community already. Um, Especially people who did already work longer with us. Like, this Telegram group is now like 4 weeks old, about 4 weeks old. We started when we had about, like, yeah, 20 to 50 members in it. We slowly started everything with the main progress. We had a lot of AMAs with the early people in there, and you can also see the early people also really believe in us, because there was no major dump after the pre-sale, after the launch. There was no big dump. It is, of course, always okay to sell something off for the profit, so you are safe, all of you are safe. But we still always have in mind, this is a long-term project. We do have really nice long-term goals. We consider ourselves capable of reaching our long-term goals. We do have the knowledge, and we are constantly building the connections to further move on with this token, especially regarding marketing. Like, as we said before, this was our first project, or this is the first project we ever made in the crypto space. I don't consider it a bad thing to have this as a first project, because we are learning a lot and we are working very hard. Maybe you can see it also in the activity. If someone DMs us about anything, any questions, we always try to answer as soon as possible. Of course, sometimes we are getting a bit flooded with different DMs, and sometimes we might miss a message. Just always feel free to further DM us again, so we might see it. Otherwise, yeah, this is the main thing I wanted to give you all, like the future of the token, the future marketing we want to do. As I said before, because I saw some other people joining, we are fully focusing on AMAs. We want to teach a lot of people about this idea, and the way to teach them is to give them the possibility to ask any questions. Yeah, ask questions about the team, ask questions about our token itself, ask questions about the future we have in mind, because otherwise we couldn't grow any holders. Right now, I have to say thank you for this amazing first days in the launch. The chart speaks for itself. It was an amazing week. You can see people do believe in our long-term goals. Otherwise, we wouldn't hold such a high floor right after launch without any major marketing done until now. We just had this constant marketing impressions we have been running, just to keep awareness of this token. But next week, like beginning of next week, also going into the next year, we are looking to teach a lot of people about this token. So if you hang on with us in there, we promised we will try our best. We already did try to give our best until now. I think until now it was pretty successful for the people which have been joining early on. They could see, like, also a progress in the team itself. The progress we made so far with the token, from these 20 Telegram members raising a small private sale to fund the early marketing. And with this, like, it was about 12 BNB. So for anyone who did join in later, it was a pretty small private sale. 12 BNB raised in there. And we have been able to create very good buy pressure. And we have been able to create, which is more important to us than the buy pressure, we have been able to create a very good foundation in the community, because when I see in the Telegram chat or anywhere else anyone asking any questions, I most likely see them instantly answered. If we are not there directly, someone else is jumping in and tries to answer the question. So thank you everyone. Keep this thing up towards the end of the year. And right now, I would be open again for any questions. Questions regarding marketing, questions regarding maybe the community fund, maybe also about anything else. The team itself, feel free to ask anything.
Hi, Buka. I have a quick question.
Yes, hello.
So first of all, thank you. This is an amazing project. I've been here since day one, and really I'm happy with how things are going, slow and steady.
Yes, thank you.
My only question is, yeah, my only question is like, see, one of the things is to get more visibility, we need to get onto listing platform like Coingecko and Coinmarketcap, right? And I'm not hurried on that because I see like projects listed in two
Uh,
volume and holder count, because that's what they see over time, right? I have seen like projects listed in 2 weeks, 3 weeks and consistent volume and holder count.
Hang on a second because I can't hear you right now. The last thing I was hearing was we have to look into different listings.
Your internet is a bit messy.
You could also just write your question in the chat and I will answer it in. Oh, okay, he's out. I think he lost connection. Back again.
Sorry, I got dropped off.
Yes, yes. Now I can hear you again.
Did you get my question,
um,
or do you need to
I
repeat
did
it?
I did get it until you said it is important to get on different listing sites. After that, you were lagging out.
Yeah, so the only thing is like I know it takes time to get on the listing sites, but we need to also maintain a consistent volume and holder growth for that to happen, right? Because that's what they see over time. So the marketing plans that you have, um, just make sure that we maintain more volume than this because it's pretty important. I have seen projects getting listed even with 500 holders and consistent volume in 2 or 3 weeks. We just need to make sure that we maintain the same amount of marketing so that we get that, because once we are in that platform we may get more visibility to a larger holder base.
Yes, definitely, definitely. That's totally right. We need to grow the holders consistently, and we also need to have a consistent volume going on. That's what we have struggled like in the last day so far. As I said before, we did plan a bigger promo. It didn't work out as planned, unfortunately. But don't be worried. We are right now then planning the AMAs beginning with next week in different communities. And with this consistent AMAs and consistent promos going, this is our plan to grow a consistent holder base. Like I have a consistent flow of holders into us, I have a consistent volume, a more consistent volume. Of course, there might be days where there is a bit lower trading volume. There might be days where there is a lot of trading volume. It also depends a little bit on the market itself. But yes, definitely, that's the main goal we have with the marketing. But we did also we do need also consider the marketing itself. That's why we did choose the AMAs, because we think the most important part for us to have holders, or better to grow a community which consists of long-term holders primarily, so we can slowly grow the holder base and slowly have this impact on the market itself, with our marketing, because we are not looking for any like pretty quick pump ups and then big dumps again. Of course, it's okay if it happens, a big pump, nothing wrong about it. But the main goal of the marketing is to teach about our token, is to teach about the utility we have. That's why we are also consistently working on the website to better display our utility. So if anyone has any suggestions regarding the website, how we could display our utility better, please always feel free, because as you can see, we are trying to make constant progress with it. We are trying to make things every day a little bit better for every new holder, especially, so we can teach them fast about this project. But yes, definitely decentralized block. We are looking into a constant grow of holders. That is the main goal we have with the marketing we are setting up.
Got it. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you for the question. Any other questions regarding marketing project? Maybe also suggestions. Also, if you do not want to talk in here because it's getting recorded for anyone who misses this AMA today, just always feel free to direct message us any questions. Also with suggestions, especially for the display of our utility, especially for future things we might do differently. Please always feel free to ask or suggest. Otherwise, I would really like to say a big thank you to the community. Big thumbs up for everyone holding the floor that strong. The chart is speaking for itself. As I said, we had a great launch. We have a really great community of holders, and right now we all should enjoy Christmas with the families. Stay together with your loved ones, enjoy Christmas time. It's only once per year, and it's a very nice time. I love Christmas, and feel stay updated. We will constantly update you about anything, constantly working towards the website. And as we said before, this kind of AMAs, we want to make more AMAs, like as many as we can at different times of day, so everyone has the ability to join in, because we do know the trouble with the time zones themselves. The good thing is, for example, in my job, I am free to plan and map out my daily work routine. I am pretty free in what I can do or what I have to do. So we will try to get more AMAs at different times, and so everyone has the chance to join, ask questions, make suggestions. We do want to build up a really active community here, so please always feel free to participate in here. As for now, we are very happy with the start we had so far. A lot of things which went better than we expected, and otherwise I would wish everyone in here Merry Christmas. Enjoy the time, stay with your loved ones, and look forward for the next moves we make, because we are planning good things. We're having great things in mind for the future, and as I said before, feel free to suggest anything. Um, I will just wait a few seconds if there pops up another question. All right. Otherwise, as I said before, stay tuned in the Telegram. We will announce a lot of AMAs in the future for everyone in here. And we will record every AMA in the future. We will integrate them in our website. So if you miss an AMA, you can participate or still participate in the AMA and ask any questions through a direct message to us. And yes, as I said before, big thank you to everyone in here. Thank you for participating, and enjoy the Christmas time. It's a great time in the year. Thank you everyone for participating.